Good evening, friends. So, this is my first video in English. Before this, I have uploaded around 3 videos which were in Hindi. So, thought let's try something in English. Let's see. Anyway, if you have not seen those 3 videos which has been posted before this, you may like to go and see them as they gives out the basic and the rationale behind this strategy which we call as Nifty Strangle 2.0 or a shifting strangle. Okay, so today is 26th of December 2024, and today was the last weekly expiry and the last month of this calendar year 2024. And what a week it was! It was a great week for us. We made a profit of 0.7%, and overall in the month of December we have been able to make a profit of 2%, which by my standards are very good. I am happy with that. I could have made more, but in the first 2 weeks I had some alternate requirement of the capital, so could not deploy it fully. So 2% at the end of the month among this great volatility in the market has been really good for me. I'm really thankful to every one of you. Anyway, what were the peculiarities of this week? Well, firstly, it was a 4-day week. Christmas being a holiday on Wednesday. There was the Bank Nifty monthly expiry on Tuesday. And there was supposed to be the lack of foreign cues as they were supposed to be inactive due to Christmas. But did it happen? Let's see. So on Friday, what happened was that Thursday we were already reeling under the shock of a gap down opening, as everybody was expecting that 24,000 will hold, but a gap down opening took it. And Friday, the fall continued. The fall continued. It was 500 points intraday downfall which we saw, and it created another wave of shock and panic among the traders. Uh, However, the FIIs are supposed to be on the vacation, but as every time we are told that December month is supposed to be a lackluster month. However, last year December, we saw the market shooting up like anything, and this year we saw there is a huge amount of volatility. Friday 500 points fall was a testimony to that. So apart from Friday, which also gave a shot to the VIX and the volatility, the Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday were pretty flat. Tuesday was the Bank Nifty expiry. So let's come on day wise what happened. So on Friday, now the market at 9:25, that is when we take the positions, was at around 23,913. So for the Fridays, we deploy our strangles at 1500 on the downside and 1200 on the upside. So we have something like a very wide strangle to start with. That came out to be 22,500p and 25,000 C. Apart from that, one more thing that we do is to have a daily adjustment trigger points, 300 points on the downside and around 225 points on the upside. So that came around 23,630 and 24,130. So what happened was entire day the market was mostly on the downward bias, and towards the end around 3 o'clock it did breach our lower trigger point of 23,630. In fact, it went a good about 100 points below that, but the moment it hit 23,630 and there was a weekend coming, do we do is to close the previous strangle, and at the same distance, that is 1200 on the upside and 1500 on the downside, at around 1520 we deployed a fresh strangle which now came to 22,200p and 24,800 CE. Now, what was really helpful was the fact that despite market moving so much, there was some sort of a uh, decay in the premiums. So actually, we were in profit when we shifted this position. So it really helped. So this was the new position and we left it like that. Monday 23rd December 2024, market open at around 23,781. That was the strike price at 925. So as we do, we close in the strangle, we squeeze the strangle, and now we go for 1200 points on the downside and 900 points on the upside. So we closed the previous carried over strangle, and we deployed the new strangle at 22,500p and 24,750c. Apart from that, we also had our adjustment trigger points, 300 point downs, 225 points up, which came at 23,460 and 24,023 on the upper side. However, market made a high of 23,870 and low was 23,650. So basically our adjustment trigger points were not touched, and so we did not touch this triangle also. Next came Tuesday. Now Tuesday we did something different, and that is because the bank nifty expiry was there. So earlier uh, I do used to trade the bank nifty expiry just by closing the positions for that day, do the expiry trading for bank nifty, come out, and again toward the end we retake the positions. So same thing we did here on Tuesday as well. So what we did was we closed this position, the previous carried forward position of the strangle, and we deployed a fresh triangle in bank nifty. uh, Now just to give you a brief idea about how I take the position on the expiry day. Well, as you are aware, on the expiry day for nifty we go around 550 points down and 400 points up. Now we proportionately increase the range for the bank nifty. Bank nifty was at 51,233. The corresponding value of nifty was 23,765. You divide one by the other, you get a factor of 2.15. We multiply it to the range, so we get the 400 becomes 860, 550 becomes 1182. Market is at 51,238. So we get a wide range. On the lower side 50 100p, and on the upper side 52 200c, and around the midpoints of both this thing we have our adjustment trigger points for the expiry day. In case it hits our adjustment trigger points, we will close the present strangle and deploy a fresh strangle. Well, on Tuesday also bank nifty didn't move so much. After some time it went flat, so we recorded some 0.1% of the profit on our capital deployed, which was around 33,000 for me. And towards the end, around 320, uh, we closed the bank nifty position, and now we took the position on the nifty, back onto the nifty. Around 320 market was at 23,740, and so we catered for a gap down and gap up for the next day, which was Thursday. We catered for 300 point gap down, a 550 point movement for expiry, the 225 gap up, and 400 point movement on expiry. We got these figures of 22,850p and 24,400c, right? So this is how we deployed our strangle on Tuesday towards the end on Nifty. Otherwise, just to make a mention here, otherwise on a normal Tuesday, if it would not have been a bank nifty expiry, if it would have not been a holiday on Wednesday, what we usually do on Tuesday is this: we take the position at 925, 900 points down and 675 points up, and in case the adjustment points are not triggered, we leave it just like that. But only in this case I told you the rationale why I went for this. And so we had this particular strangle when the market closed on Tuesday. Then came Thursday, today's day, and as told you earlier, my expiry day positions 550 points down, 400 points up, wide range, and oh well, the adjustment points are again the midpoints. However, market just was sideways. A very minor movement took place, and from morning itself, the rolling straddle, the premiums of the straddle at the money straddle was declining. So we were pretty sure in first half hour that the way it was not going to move much. But all those analysis on one side and your safety is on the other side. To me, safety is prime. uh, Come what may, come what levels tell me, what technical analysis tell me, I will maintain my distances, and I did so this time also, and I was rewarded well. We got 0.6% of profit from Nifty and 0.1% of profit from Bank Nifty, and overall we closed at 0.7% for the week. And if you remember, if you have seen my last video, we had a very volatile week last week, and we still made 0.5% overall. In the month of December we made 2%, and I'm really very happy about it. Going forward, this week, this month, this entire year has been very good for us. And what I like to tell you is that we have started a small little Telegram channel for the just to share my personal trades, and just to explain how I go about it. The idea is purely just in case somebody needs help, and I'm no big short trader or anything of that sort. I'm just a common trader like you, but in case you find value in what I'm telling you, you might consider joining it. The Telegram channel description is link is there in the description. uh, you can join us there. It's absolutely no strings attached. And lastly, uh, kindly share this video, share with anybody who is doing option selling, who is looking for a safe and conservative strategy, who is doing strangles. Please do so. That will help us to grow the channel. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great weekend. See you next week.